No pickle. Go away.
That's a way to into the show right there. But yeah, pickle, go away.
Go away, pickle.
Welcome to Four Letter Nerd, a production of Kill the Sun Comics. I am your host today, Katarina, or Lady Sid and I, and joining me today is Ross, Sun God, and Ness. Say hello, gents.
Hello, Jen.
Hello,
Hello.
gents.
Uh,
Hello.
Today's episode is about guilty pleasures. But before we get into that, I do want to make note that, a serious note, that this is Mental Health Awareness Month. And mental health is something that we all struggle with in varying degrees. And this is not something that's a competition or something that one person experiences stronger than the other. It's very personal, and we need to show compassion and kindness and love towards each other because we cannot life alone and we should not have to. If you need help, any kind of help, here are some resources for you. If you're not a talker and you prefer to text, there's also text numbers there. If you can read them off the screen, screenshot them. If you don't catch it, feel free to private message me. And this coming from me personally, I may not know you, but I love you. And I don't want to live in a world without you. So if you need help and you don't know how to get it for yourself, or you know someone that needs help and you know they can't get it for themselves, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I am here for you. I can't fix it, but I am here for you. And I would rather spend 3 hours on the phone with someone I've never met before than think of a world without you in it. So please take care of you, take care of each other.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Um,
Oof.
so thank you very much, everyone. And let's get right into some not so serious stuff. First, if you have been tuning in, you know that there was a specific cartoon that Reggie brought up to Mayhem and myself in one of our other episodes
That was
of,
brilliant.
and
Gold.
Mayhem and I think, had an out of body experience at that time because we could not center our cheese afterwards. So I went and I bought the damn shirts.
Yeah.
And if you join us for Colorado Springs Comic Con, I will be wearing this motherfucking shirt. So I don't even remember where I got it from, but I'll post the link so everybody can wear this damn shirt. They also sell buttons and bags and stuff like that. I don't
Oh,
even remember
make us
what
some
the link was.
buttons.
I apologize, but
Hold
we're
on.
also not plug in for free. So
Where you want us to plug? Yes. Yeah.
if you want us to shill, I
Yeah,
can be
exactly.
bought.
Just a little bit to us, please.
It's okay.
So,
Can't be blocked.
I if everyone is okay with this, I would like to save mine for last because there is a clip
Yeah.
that Reggie's gonna play that I think should be the very last thing on everyone's minds when we
It's
You're
gonna
gonna make
be
close
me say
the
that
show.
last, aren't
beautiful.
you?
I will.
Yes.
My
Yes,
permissions
I
to you.
am, and you're going to love it.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
So up first, who wants to go? Reggie?
I'll go
Nah.
first.
Okay.
And here's
Mr.
what we're
Sun
talking
God.
about. Today is guilty pleasures. It's just that thing that you like that you know you're gonna get shamed for if you admit it out loud. And we're gonna show ours to you out here to the world in the open for everyone to see. I'm
Pink
not gonna share.
spandex.
Yeah. I'm
Sorry.
not gonna share a whole lot, but there's one that like I literally just spend most of my time like this reading this type of thing. It's a story type, and well, I don't see anything wrong with it. It's just as you know, as oh look, you're a guy, you shouldn't be reading that. And my one of my things is I love shoju manga. I love shoju.
Yeah.
Oh.
There is so much shoju on my Netflix, on my Crunchyroll, on my Webtoon. I don't even hide it anymore. It's just like, hey, look, This is what I do.
It's in your algorithm, so they're gonna show you
It
even more.
is.
So it's gonna pop up like, whoop! Oh, you missed that one.
It is. And it's just I like shouju. I'm not gonna lie
As
about
you
it.
should, King.
Now
I'm like,
it showed
hey,
you similar to say like those like Cinderella, not Cinderella, but like those what do you call it? Those Mexican soap operas, but like
Novella,
yes,
like a
it,
novella.
it is
like a novella.
actually. I was gonna say it's like that without the drama, but I can't lie. Especially this one I got right here. It's all
Oh,
about
this.
the drama. Tea is spilled left and right.
Is
They
this
brew the tea. They dry the tea. They show you the tea making process and then sipping.
Ah.
There's
is
just
this
so much drama.
Persephone in Hades?
Yes, it is.
Oh, nice.
So this is
What?
author on Webtoons. This is their take on the story of the kidnapping of Persephone, and this was the first story I read on Webtoons that made me want to spend money on Webtoon. And
Snap.
now I spend money on Webtoon.
And a
$10.
beautiful love story began.
It does. And
Oh, steamer. That's a steamer.
this one is called Sub-Zero, and yeah, I read these, and they're all over my algorithms, and I enjoy it. And there's one that I'm going to get to that it kind of bucks the trend, but while trying to be in the trend, but it's special. So I'm saving that one. But this is another one. Star-crossed lovers, are they? Are they? Won't they? Will they? Won't they? Do they hate each other? Do they love each other? You don't know. You got to keep reading to find out.
Of
Enemies to
course. I
lovers.
mean,
One of my
it's a
favorite tropes.
the heart tug of war. Yes. No.
Exactly.
Maybe.
This is the one I was talking about right here. This is called Not So Showed Love Story. So the young lady with the short brown hair, she thinks that she's the main character of a shouju manga, and she's trying to live her life like that. Unbeknownst to her, the young blonde lady falls for her, and it's all about their feelings of do they, don't they, will they, won't they. And the brunette young lady, she keeps, and I'm terrible with names because this one's on hiatus, so I haven't been reading it lately. But it's about her. Is she coming to terms with her person that wants to be her friend being romantically interested in her? Will she give up on her romantic interest of the guy that she wants to get with, who of course happens to be the most popular guy at school? And so she's like, I'm the main character, but all these weird non-main character things keep happening to her, but she never loses her faith in her being the main character.
I have a question.
You have an answer.
So, is there knee bumps? Like if they sit next to you, it's like, oh,
Oh, there's all kinds of knee
and
bumps,
like elbows and like
bumps,
hand touches.
accidental hugs, and just incidental things, and you're like, oh, what is this? Oh no, yeah, it is so full of those, and then it's also full of the blatant. She flat out says, "I love you, want to be with you," but the other one's just like, I'm not hearing or having that, so we're just gonna ignore that. You're gonna be my friend.
Stop. Oh, that's cool. See you later.
Yes, that is exactly how awkward she is, and she will dip out. She's like, "Oh, I just want to spend my time with you," and she'll just sit there. Are you sick? What's wrong with you? Or she'll just sit there, look at her weird, and just run. I'm like, no, I gotta go do this and dip out. And this one is one of those special ones. It is a shouju, but it's weird because you don't know if there is feelings from her for this giant suit of armor. By the way, there is no one in this suit of armor at all. This suit of armor, it is Al from Full Metal Alchemist. It is straight up Al, but better because the story is better, and he knows that he has feelings for her. She's like confused because she's like, I don't know what's going on with me in this giant suit of armor. So
it's just spirit seeing spirit or soul seeing soul.
Exactly.
I like her. Nice
Who needs
bushy.
the corporeal form?
And she does have a secret. Spoilers! She's a fairy and hiding amongst the humans. So that's why she has so much hair. Is to hide her ears and hide her wings in case anything happens. Because she does have them in like a
me too. That's
bodice.
Exactly what I do.
Is that what you do? You hide your wings?
I do, and my ears.
And your ears. Okay. You hear that? Cat is a fairy. Okay. All right.
Definitely one of the fae.
All right. So And then this is one of the times where it was technically reversed, but it wasn't, or they made you think it was. I don't know. You'd have to read the story to find out. Was it a reversal? Was she saying something to her that she wanted to hear? I don't know. It's a good scene though. You should go read it. And
I'm
then
being enticed.
you are. That's the whole point of what I'm doing. I'm enticing you
Crap.
to enjoy showed you manga, anime, and other things.
There's only so many hours of the day, sir.
I mean, just start off with one showed you. You'll be fine. It's okay. It's all right. And this one's also from Sub Zero. This is the sister of one of the main characters. And so she's the one that literally sets up the whole thing. She literally went and said, "Hey, my brother wants to end the war. He wants to marry you. Let's do this."
Oh,
And they get there and they're like, "Wait, marriage? Wait, whoa, I thought I was just meeting you." And she's like,
oh.
"Yeah, no, marriage. Good luck. I'll see you guys later. Bye."
That's what happens when you don't read the fine print.
You don't read the fine
Didn't
print.
see it.
Yeah,
No.
it's what you get. And this
Oh,
is a
wow.
Oh, damn. This
That
is
looks
like
big
nice.
scene in that one.
shit.
So technically, this is their first kiss, but only
Of
one
course
of them.
it is. You don't see the aura flying through
Look
the
at the
freaking body?
sparks. That's
Damn.
woo wove.
Yes. Wow. Wow.
Beautiful.
And then this goes along with the first one I showed. This one is called Down to Earth. This is what if an alien came to Earth trying to hide out from their home planet and moved in with the single MO guy. And yeah, the part leading up to this, yeah. Just look at what read what she's saying. And
Wow.
that sets
Simply.
up the whole
Oh, so
Yeah.
this is after dark.
I mean,
Well, no, maybe, I don't know, because I'm not trying to give away any story. I'm just letting you know about the story.
now I want to
This
read
is-
it if they're well equipped for the alien.
I just want to see the pictures.
I mean, you can
Yes.
you should
Do they fold out?
the pictures,
Are
ladies
they
and
long
gentlemen,
ones?
for the pictures.
Is it
For the
3-page pull?
pictures. This is like the most wholesome story I have ever seen, and this one goes along with how we open the open the show today with mental health, because one of these people is literally trapped inside themselves and they're trying to not be, but they don't know how to be. And it's the story about them literally learning to let themselves be loved, learn that they are lovable, and learning to love themselves. Like the current chapter, man, the heat, the fire, it brings it. And I'm like, bruh. And it's like so wholesome and so good, but it's still a love story. And I don't care. This, like, most of these love stories I found, I literally just fell into, like, literally. Just, oh, what's that? Why am I 15 chapters into the? I guess I'm reading a shoujo again. Okay. Another one.
That's equivalent of like a schoolgirl running out of that scene and then runs into the crushed boyfriend that she loves.
Yes,
Like,
and she has to have her books falling out, holding another book with a piece of toast in her mouth.
let me
To
pick
show
that up
that
for
main
you.
character energy. Yes, and I just love it. And this one is called Spells from Hell. It's a Spock spirit, or a fox spirit, if I can speak English, a fox spirit, and a guy that can do what they call cultivating, which is seen as magic. And it's another will they, won't they, can they, should they? You don't know.
Ow.
You gotta read the story and find out. And it's a good one. And and the artwork in all of these is just so great.
I really
And-
love the colors in that.
Yeah.
Dude, the art of Lore Olympus is just yes. The art of all of these is just yes. All of these artists are just yes. Yes, they're all
Excellent.
just yes.
Excellent.
And it's just the stories are good, and it's like real human emotion. It's not just we're just gonna on the truck. They're like, no, you can tell these people may or may not have experienced this stuff or know someone that has. So, it's just really good. And
I can understand what you're saying, and I got you.
you got me.
We feel
Yeah,
you. We feel you.
Right. I appreciate that. And then it's just they're so good. And then there's the other guilty pleasure. I don't talk about it. I'm just gonna put this stuff. If you know, you know. I'm just gonna put that right there. If you know, you know. I'm a gentleman of substance. That's all I'm gonna say about
Disclaimer time.
disclaimer.
Well, thank you so much for taking us down that road. You know, I for a long time I thought fan fiction was something that I didn't want to get into because of how time consuming that I thought it was going to be. And then I started reading the stuff that you were giving us, and it reads just it is an investment. I don't want to say that it isn't, because it is. The stories are become very rich. There's lots of episodes and things like that, but I really thought that it was something that would take too much of my time to get into, but these seem so fun and so light and so easy to fall into. Like you said yourself, you fell into them, that you get me excited to want to read them. And sir, there are only so many hours
I
in
mean,
the day,
Yeah.
but especially Laura Olympus. I mean, they all looked great, but especially Laura Olympus
yes,
looks fantastic. Like I'm
I push
itching to get into that one.
I push that one whenever I can, and yeah, I just enjoy it. It's just I. Dude, I like I said, I was just reading. I'm like, oh, I know this story, and then I just started. I'm like, this is an interesting take on it. Oh crap, I'm 30 chapters in. Well, I'm in. Let's go.
Thank you very much. Those
Welcome.
do not seem like you're guilty at all for
I
taking
mean,
pleasure in them, nor should you.
I should.
Guilty pleasures
Except for that
is
last.
in the abstract. Things that we know, we like you said, we would probably get kind of made fun of for being into, but we're nerds, geeks, dorks, we're used to it. So
We dip into everything.
YOLO.
That's right. YOLO.
Up next, Ness, what you got?
Ooh, well, I got.
I've been waiting for this.
Well, it's okay. I got them simple. They're easy.
The energy that you're exuding right now.
I've been containing myself, okay, a lot. It's just this stuff really works when it wants to, but when I sit down, I fall asleep. I don't get it. But I don't know what order it's in. So my guilty pleasures, I mean, I think I kind of categorize as movies, Asian dramas for TV shows, snacks, and I think I got
snacks. I didn't think of snacks. Damn it.
You got to open my drawer.
We miss Mayhem too. We hope he joins us next week.
Yeah, man.
Family is important. Got to take care of family.
Especially my birthday twin. She's prioritized.
That's right.
See, maybe he'll dip into my snack segment because I got a little bit so I got lots of goodies.
I'll dip some snacks.
So I guess I could say my first one. I think I put it down as movies. So, but it's behind the scenes. I like the documentaries. I like the behind the scenes, the talks, between actors, the process. I don't know. Not everybody's interested. They see the movie, they call it good, and they leave for the day.
So do you mean like when they do the commentary while watching the movie, or do you mean like how Disney Plus did for The Mandalorian, where they go and they show different episode on the prop? Okay, so
like
that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So like back in the day when you're watching DVDs, they had the special features, and
right?
They had the commentary,
the making of. The commentary is what I thought you meant.
Yeah, and if you think, I mean, you would think I would like the commentary part, but I don't, because like I want to watch the movie and these dudes are talking over the movie. It's like, dude, cut it out. I'm watching the movie. I know, I get this part. Oh, that's how you felt, but that's fine. I keep watching the movie. So I just cut the commentaries. I just watch the movie anyway, so doesn't matter. Now, I just like the parts where how they build the masks, how they shoot for the shots, when they get to the location, or they have a struggle, or that it rained and all the production value stuff got messed up by the rain and got washed off and whatever. Just the trials and I think a perfect example would probably be when the first Star Wars was made, like all the shit he had to go through, like that was like the perfect one to really see how the process was just to get there. It was hell to get there. He got it and basically changed the world after that. I also love miniatures from the movies, how they make those little intricate pieces, replicating buildings, fences, trees. I mean, I like all that little details, little nuances. Terminator was one of my faves growing up. Terminator 2, I only watched that one first, but eventually I watched Terminator 1, but I like Terminator 2 better just because, It's Terminator 2.
Yeah, it's T2. Everyone
That's
likes
fair.
T2 better than
T2
T1.
is the superior one. That's for sure.
is.
It is. It just is.
I think because Cameron got his take into it, he got. It's like he went into the right kind of storytelling that he was trying to aim for, and it just came out like the best fucking meal you could ever have in the day. Like it just came out so tasty. As you can see, like you can just see the gimbal that the dude's using to hold that hero puppet for the Terminator. I think that scene originally was the one where he has to walk up to the window and get shot up for one scene, and then I think the second scene was when he had to go through the hallway and the SWAT dudes were trying to take him down, but he used his smoke gun and popped them everywhere in the kneecap, in the back, in the face. I don't know, but it was a dope scene. If you can tell what's on that bottom bit right there with Robin Williams and oh gosh, I forgot her name. Tinkerbell.
That's Julia Roberts as Tinkerbell in Hook. You're welcome.
Oh, I had a thing for her when she was. It's taking me back to my childhood. It's really sweet.
You need a minute?
Never mind.
I mean, we can give
if you need a minute, we can give you a minute.
Compose yourself.
Take that moment and center your chi. Find your balance. There you go.
There is the sweet part of her, the quirkiness, the everything about her, and then there was like when she got hurt, I was like, no, don't hurt Tinker. Just don't hurt her, man. That's serious stuff. All right. I would have reached in there and I would have comforted, but that's all in my fantasies. That's a whole other story. But that movie alone, Hook was another dope one that I really enjoyed. And just the process of how they got that shot when Peter Pan was flying. Well, Robin Williams' character was flying over to see Neverland. All of that was just painting and just graphing it right. And it just looked like it was a real place the way they did that process. That next to it, E.T. I'm sure everybody knows E.T. One of my movies I grew up with that fucked me up, I guess, growing up. I didn't understand that.
What kid did not cry in the movie theater when watching this movie? Like, bruh, when I was a kid, there's only 2 movies I ever cried at. That would be E.T. and Transformers the movie.
Hell yeah.
I'm done.
Oh,
I got no more tears for you.
Oh, I should have put that in there. Shit, that one was so freaking stupid emotional. Sam. I mean, that
Transformers damaged us all. I did not cry during E.T. I got scared. The part where
So yeah, there was
I was scared.
Because he looks freaking weird.
Yeah. Well, like when he was dying.
That was worse.
Yeah, that's I was scared. I didn't cry. I was scared. But I love that movie. But I also think maybe I was a little bit too young the first time I saw that.
I think I'm right there with you. Basically, you could see that it was a miniature shot and all that for that one. So, and then lastly, I mean, you see the process for the day there it's just still. I mean, you could just see them just getting that dude, the Iron guy. I forgot his name. I should know his name. I've seen it so many times, but I don't know his name. Everybody should know his name. You know his name?
Who came to Earth?
No, not Klaatu. Not that guy.
Oh,
I know his name. But the
you mean
robot
Keanu
dude.
Reeves? I mean,
no. He wasn't even Bard. He wasn't Bard, sir. All right.
Let's just call him Hal.
Hal, the Iron Giant guy that comes out of the ship.
Sure.
The classic versions of those, it's just priceless to see. It's like, reminiscing or just really traveling back in time, watching how they did their process. They didn't even have like a little music in the background while you watch these little commentaries, like little,
That's one of those reasons why I really enjoy watching classic Doctor Who, especially the very first Doctor, because you can see all of the limitations that they had at the time. And now it just kind of adds to the quirkiness. Like you can see the spaceship door that's only supposed to open this way kind of rocking back and forth, and you can see the little alligator with tufts of like hay around it being pulled on a pulley, or the fact that they had a rocket land like this and you only saw this part of it because this was somebody's fingers literally holding the toy thing as it came down.
Put it down.
But like I too find stuff like that very interesting. I like pop-up video. I used to freaking love that show because of all of the behind the information stuff that you got. Once again, I do not understand anyone feeling guilty about finding pleasure in these kind of things.
Well, everybody
Information is amazing.
It is. It's some good information. I mean, and it helps to, help others. Like, oh my gosh, it's so gruesome. Like, dude, that's syrup. That's a prosthetic. It's not real. Look, it's
That's
like
chocolate syrup.
Yeah, and even knowing all that, I still get scared. Like I know. I see the behind the scenes of how they did The Grudge, but as soon as I hear, nope, that's a fucking wrap.
That's me trying to get up from bed, bro. My back hurts so bad when I wake up.
On to the snacks, sir,
fuck.
because you've already
yes.
lost. Oh no, you haven't. You haven't. I thought you lost me, but you didn't. Go ahead.
No, I'm still here.
Okay,
Hi.
got you.
Snacks. So everybody loves snacks. I keep these in my mind when I want to just kind of sneak out and have like a little bite to eat. When I'm supposed to follow a regimen of delicious foods that are supposed to be healthy for you, correct? None of these are very healthy for you.
I see all of those as healthy foods. One is fruit based somewhere.
Yes, there's fruit in that. There's fruits, there's protein, there's veggies.
I'm seeing the 4 food groups right here.
They're all there. I mean, even beans, wheat,
What's been done to that wheat, though, sir? What's been done to that wheat?
So that is white, so that's not wheat. So I guess that's kind of bad. I am a victim of lost teeth to sugar. So I ate a lot of gummy bears growing up. I ate a lot of nerds growing up. I ate anything chewy and gummy growing up, and I had to stop because I was missing, the teeth falling out. So is that normal? It started hurting because, cavities, whatever everybody has cavities. Maybe not. I do. They're gone now. Gummy bears. There was a time I could recollect that I had a bag of gummy bears that I bought. My best friend's girlfriend worked at a candy store at the time, and she's like, "Yeah, go over it. Have at it." Are you fucking serious? You get that bag. Let's get going. I go around the whole fucking candy store. I get all the gummies that they have, and I stuck it in a bag. I forgot it in their car when I went back to their house, and it was a hot day. I got back. Oh, it was a giant, first gelatinous gummy monster that you could ever imagine. All together. I grabbed that shit. I bite the fuck out of it. Dude, I was so sick. I ate like 3 bites out of that thing.
I cannot imagine not getting sick from all of that, but it was probably good going down. So there's that.
It was. I felt great. Washed it down with some
stories about what happens when you eat too many gummies.
Sugar-free gummies. Oh, wow.
Okay, true. Okay.
But have you ever gotten yourself a hold of a bag of just the pineapple gummies, which I think are the elite ones? I will get myself.
I think I had those. Yes. Now those nerds, I have them in my drawer by my bedside. So
I haven't had nerds in so long.
You should put them in the drinks. Sonic has like this ocean drink, and they put nerds in it.
An ocean?
So good. Yes. Go to Sonic.
I think it's called Ocean Water.
Ocean Water. Yeah.
Yeah, Ocean Water. Yeah.
And they pop the nerds in there.
Mia says gelatinous just sounds dirty, and she's correct, but dirty is fun.
Yeah. It's so good. You want some of this gelatinous sweets?
That sounds good. Gelatinous.
I don't think you're ready for this gelatinous.
But those are my guilty pleasures for snacks when I'm not following my regimen. I always have either a bag handy somewhere or, sweets somewhere hidden.
Excellent. Now we have moved on.
Oh, you're one of those.
Oh.
Those. You like them K-dramas.
So, funny story with this. Back when I was with, an ex at one point. So there was a show on, and, I was waiting for everybody to get ready so we can go out, go to the bar, whatever the case. And one of these, I want to say, I think it was Boys Over Flowers. It was showing. It was on. And they started talking. I started listening. All right, whatever these freaking chumps are, high school fucking, whatever, teen story, whatever this shit. This ain't shit. And, I caught myself leaning back, and then my arms crossed, and, I'm still watching this, and and then after the show starts about 30 minutes in, I get a little closer, and I notice I'm a little leaned into the show, and my hand over my wrist.
Oh, you got that lean.
I'm actually engaged, and then I'm worried.
He was all in that gelatinous and chill that Mike's talking about.
I mean, I got gummies going, and I'm watching this thing, Bro, it was such a good show. I got hooked up. These dudes are like an hour long. These shows are like no joke. They'll take you for a movie ride as a TV show. Boy, if you got hours to watch, this will keep you busy. Boys Over Flowers was my hook. Then I watched Secret Garden. That was okay. So there's this girl.
There is. There's this girl.
There's a girl. She has
The material girl.
oh no, this is quite the opposite. She's a stunt woman in this fucking show. It's freaking tight. I really enjoy it. She was a stunt woman. She did her thing, got all hurt, whatever. And then this dude with the umbrella that I don't know why they got a depiction this way. He looks like Mary Poppins dragging his girlfriend. But
Right.
Basically at the end of the show, it did I don't know what the writers were thinking about. There was some resurrection, a little bit of
no spoilers.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. I won't go any further than that. But anyways, he was the rich dude, CEO guy, found this girl to be, vulnerable anytime she got hurt during a filming because, he wanted to, attend to her. But he was also kind of, he didn't get the strong will that this girl had. So it took a minute to, warm up to her. And she finally, you got to watch it to get to know more of it. You'll be like this by, 30 minutes in the first one because it was good.
Okay.
These ones I do recommend just because they were good hooks. My Girlfriend's a Gameo. I'm sure anybody has heard it. You might have heard it there, Rich. Maybe, possibly.
I don't think I have.
So it's similar to one of your stories.
Okay.
So she is a nine-tailed fox.
Of course.
And this dude has no idea. And he gets close with her, and she only shows her form when the full moon comes out, right?
Right.
So she's trying to keep this on the low. And he's like, why do you keep hiding? What's going on? He's like, oh, don't worry about it. It's cool. I'm fine. But also a good one. Good Morning Call. Now, I believe that is a Japanese drama. So these two ended up, they wanted to rent an apartment, but turns out that the owner ended up having 2 copies of keys that, they didn't realize, I sold the apartment, or I rented the apartment to already somebody else. He has a key, she has a key. They rented the same key to the same apartment and ended up moving in together. Now, that's where it starts getting interesting because,
where it gets spicy.
Happening. He's a little stubborn, but he's not showing his real emotions. So he's holding back. So, I could really, relate to the dude because, nah. I don't mush. That's no mush. But, let me get close to you real quick and you feel nice and warm. Quit talking all kinds of sweet.
Sir,
that kind of stuff.
It is not. It is only 8:30. We need to. Well, here it's even earlier there.
Oh,
let's keep it family friendly.
Got you. Yeah, no. It was a little smooching, but you don't see all the radar.
So. Spice don't hurt nobody. Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
So this is.
He rubs his hand. Music, yes,
music. I don't know. It's not really much of a guilty pleasure. The Who's really well known, but they also remind me of the Tibetan monk chants. I listen to that every so often. Well, maybe once in a while. Maybe I don't know if anybody. Do anybody partake in any Tibetan monk chants by chance?
No? The closest I get is that lovely rock band that you have up there. The Who.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is
as close as I get to that.
That is your what's that first drug, and then you kind of get into the next one. Your gateway drug. So once you start listening to Tibetan monk and you just want to center yourself, there you go. That's a perfect example. It's just a bunch of dudes doing their but they do it better.
Josh, you are so right. See, nothing guilty about this pleasure.
It's really relaxing, and it's really relaxing.
Right.
And I, for whatever reason, like the Korean dramas. I don't know why, but I fell into listening to Billie Eilish.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. She's actually pretty talented.
She's very talented. Okay, I grew up with guys, and they were trying to train me to be the player, to get to know the girls, to, hey, get that number.
You get the claws. You got these claws and these fangs, and you just don't know what to do with them. You got these claws and the fangs. You're just sitting there. Was it like that?
Like that. Perfect example. I was not anything near as a player just because the same candy store I was at, 2 girls walked by, and my best buddy was like, "Hey, you want me to go talk to them? Let me no, dude, don't. You leave it alone. It's fine. You don't have to talk to them. They're walking away. Look, they're already past the window. Dude, I'll be right back. I got you. I'll be right back." Like, no, dude, don't do that. Don't. He takes off and he walks to these girls and stops them in their tracks. So just like any typical scene you would see in a movie, these 2 girls are like, and he's all like, "Oh, yeah." So he's doing the movements. He's got the lips. He's got the contact.
Yeah.
And he's like, he starts turning, and I made a beeline to the back store. There's a curtain. So my buddy was like, Eddie, where you at? And like, I didn't respond. I was gone. I wasn't present for that. So he came in and saw me, and I was holding my hands together and waiting for him to enter so I could explain why I left. Anyways, that wasn't the point for anything. Billie Eilish. Everything I wanted was a very good song. You should listen to it because it'll reach you to new heights. That's what I gotta say.
I feel like I'm at some heights right now for sure.
Oh, excellent.
I'm feeling the heights.
You're welcome.
I don't think I appreciate being the bread of the crazy sandwich. I'm saying this is an open faced crazy sandwich. I'm not part of the crazy. I'm just, I'm here. Yes, thank you. But
I just have to say that it is a delight to be here with the 2 of you.
It brings a smile to my face every time I'm ready to join for one of these shows because it's just. You see me smiling the whole time. I'm grinning and I'm containing myself.
I'm here for it. I thank you so much for sharing your guilty pleasures. Once again, like I said with Reggie, there is nothing guilty in those pleasures. Those are wonderful. And I know we say this every episode, and I do sincerely mean it every episode.
You went robotic.
You're constantly introducing me to things that I've always wanted to check out, but like we have such an oversaturation of everything. It's overwhelming when you start thinking about like, where do I even start with this? Mm-hmm. And I really feel like not just for me, but for anyone out there that's watching, we're getting people to see that starting is not as hard, especially when you have people who are super passionate about the things that they're recommending. Mm-hmm. So I want to thank you both so much because those picks were great. Eddie, were you done? Was there anything else? That was your whole list?
No, that's it. And I like Nintendo, but that's not a guilty pleasure.
No, there is no guilt in that pleasure.
There's no guilt in gaming.
No shame.
So now that my gentlemen have gone first, thank you again so much.
I can see you. You just salivate.
I'm going to bring the levels down.
Oh, okay.
Because my stuff is truly not good. But I don't know in what order. All I know is that the one with the video, the one that I want you to play last, you better play last.
I'm gonna play it last.
Play last. Okay.
So first up for my guilty pleasure is a movie. One thing I have to say, when we were talking before, Teen Witch popped in my head, and I'm mad that I didn't pick that. I am mad. But Teen Witch, that would have been good. Because there's a rap in that one that's pretty awful too, and I seem to have a thing for media with really bad rapping in it. So. Teen Witch, honorable mention. Napoleon Dynamite. This movie took the world by storm. And if we really sat and thought about it, none of us can say exactly why, but it is hella quotable.
Gosh.
Idiot.
Why are you so sweaty? Like, just the most innocuous Tina, eat your food. Like, for no reason.
Yes.
Make yourself a gosh dang quesadilla. Like, there's no end in random things that you can quote from this film, and yet sitting down and watching it is almost excruciating, especially the wedding at the end. Gee, I love technology. So that is my film representation of my guilty pleasure.
You mean
Reggie surprised me with what's next. Oh God, I love that part. His dance moves are so smooth. Yes. With those moon boots on. Is there anything? But yes. John Heder. And this was one of those movies that you sincerely don't know what year this is taking place in.
Right?
Is it 1985? Is it 1965? Is it 2022? I don't know. I don't know.
Yes. The
I don't know.
future.
It's there. It's just there.
It's just there.
That's all
It's
we
in
know.
the ether. It's in the ether. It exists, and it's magnificent in what it is. So what's my next one?
Oh, Fuller House.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
This one hit me right in the nostalgia. I do not watch the same things that I watched as a child for the most part. I used to watch, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday family lineups, the Sunday things too. As I got older and I was exposed to more of the things that I truly enjoy, which is sci-fi and fantasy, I kind of took a whole like, oh, I don't watch that stuff. Like I've never watched Seinfeld, I've never watched Friends, Big Bang Theory, not interested in any of them. Not a big sitcom person. But then this came on Netflix and I was like, this is going to be awful, but I'll check it out. And I watched the whole effing thing and cried at parts. And I'm like, who am I and why am I doing this? Now, is this something that I should be embarrassed about? Absolutely. Am I embarrassed about it? A little bit, yeah. But at the same time, when they did this one scene that was a proposal, I cried like I knew these people. Like it was my family. And I think it's intrinsically tied to my childhood.
Between your childhood and probably because we have our own families too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hit a nail on that one.
And I don't know why you sent me. I don't know why, but here, this is what you sent me.
The dance scenes. Every season had like a big dance thing, and this one had the guys from Dancing with the Stars. And let me tell you, this reminded me of my childhood watching Solid Gold. That's why I sent that one.
That was brilliant.
Because I wanted to be a solid gold dancer. I did want to be a solid gold dancer.
Who didn't want to be a solid gold dancer? That's the real question.
That's very true.
Who didn't want to be?
Probably actual dancers didn't want to be solid gold dancers.
I mean, hey, wait.
No hate.
They were actual dancers.
They were.
Okay?
They were
dancers. They had their thing. They did their thing.
But do you remember on Scrooged when they came out and they were part of that that Christmas special for the movie Scrooged?
Yep.
Anyway, on that one. So yes, am I embarrassed? This is what like truly guilty pleasure. I thought about, do I really want to put out that I watched that whole thing and like unironically loved it? Probably not, but I did anyway.
What's cool?
This is a safe space.
It is a safe space. It doesn't get out of here. No.
That's right. I don't even want to share this next one, man.
Wait.
Man.
Are you doing the books?
Huh?
Are you doing the books?
The books? You didn't send me.
Yes, I did.
Did you? Did I mess? I may have messed up. I apologize if I did.
Yeah, I sent you one. Okay, so I'll just start talking. There's a book series by this author that has recently been turned into movies.
Yes.
And I stumbled upon this book when it was released before it became a bestseller. So I really have been like grandfathered into this book series. And as he's written other series, because he has branched out, he did one about 2012 and the whole, was it 2012 with the whole Mayan thing?
Yes.
So Steve Alton, some of the stuff that he puts in his books for the research has been kind of debunked. And the movie is nothing like the book. Well, I don't want to say nothing. The character names are the same. And the fact that it's got a megalodon, also the same. The rest, but the books are highly entertaining. And so is the film. But is it stuff that's going to be... Oh, the series is really great. The very first book, The Meg, it was the first time that my heart was pounding as I read a book because there was this one scene that they describe in the book that really, like, as I was reading it, I was like, boom, 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 boom. Because I was, great book series, not accurate scientifically, but if we let that go...
Purely entertainment.
Pure entertainment. You will not regret it. I highly recommend all of his books. Because he is very entertaining and he puts just enough science in there that it makes it sound plausible. But it sounds it.
I like that thermal pocket thing that he talked about.
That
was pretty dope.
Yes.
That was dope.
Yes. I have the books if anyone wants to borrow. The actual like book, the ones with paper in them.
Oh, wow.
Paper, and they've
Yeah.
got covers and
And they've
what?
got covers, yeah. And then one of them's got his signature in it too.
You
So
know, I
wild and
saw that on
crazy.
the auction that, I was
Woohoo!
going to buy that.
And when Jason Statham was cast as the main character, I was like, well, I'm glad that we've got like somebody with star power attached, but that ain't nothing like the guy that's described in the book. It's more of a Bill Paxton character, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, we got you.
And finally, we have gotten to the thing that has made Reggie and Mia question their whole life with me.
Oh, snap.
Let me paint you a picture.
Please. I'm ready with the canvas.
Shelton, Connecticut, 1990.
I'm sorry, where? Connecticut? What?
Shelton, Connecticut. This
you
is
mean like my last name?
Shelton. Oh my God, yeah. This is highly anticipated TV show that they have been advertising, TV movie that they have been advertising for weeks. And it's got all the major players. We've got characters from Mama's Family and Cheers and the Jeffersons and Step by Step and My Two Dads and The Wonder Years and Family Matters and Head of the Class and Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Every show that was on ABC at that time, they flipped some people and made this movie. Oh, and Full House. Sorry, Candace Cameron, who's right in the middle of the freaking picture. And made a made-for-TV movie about kids at a summer camp that have to overcome their differences and insecurities and personal problems and come together to save their camp. And how do they do this, I ask you? By making a kick-ass rap video to send to everyone. How they got all the money and the production value, we're not going to ask about that. Nobody cares. But it gets out there into the ether, and it saves, spoiler alert, the mother. Well, it's 1990. It's not a spoiler at this. Mother effing camp.
Years.
Ra, could you roll that clip?
Please, give me that clip. I want to see it. Give it to me.
I don't wanna.
Mayhem, I'm with you on romance novels, but I read so many as a child I can't do it anymore.
I don't
Come
wanna.
on, roll it. Roll it.
Oh God.
Roll the clip.
I'm a menace. When people look at me, they always get jealous. Some people say that I'm a kook, but everybody knows that I tell the truth. I get curious, even furious. When people put us down, I can get injurious. So don't.
No,
come on. Come on. We almost got there.
No.
Yes.
No, ma'am. No.
Oh, yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
I just found out today that Reggie and Mia were background actors in this film and would really appreciate if every time you saw them, you sang this to them because it would mean so much.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. No.
I feel like you'd love it. No?
Ma'am.
I memorize the songs. Yep.
Ma'am. No.
It's gonna be good.
No.
I feel like you're denying yourself this intrinsic pleasure that you could get from sharing in camp.
I barely made it through the first half of the song. The only reason we made that far was because of sheer shock.
Listen, don't let the choreography overwhelm you. We'll practice. We'll get it done.
We have to make our own video now.
Yeah, we can green screen a totem pole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta suffer through this again. No, it didn't play. I think y'all are messing with me. Oh my God, I gotta play.
Let's do this. Let's share it with the world.
You gotta give it. You gotta give it to the world.
You've got to.
One more time.
Oh, why?
Encore.
Why do y'all think
you could be saving someone's life by playing that clip?
No joke, bro. You gotta play it now. That's it.
Do you see it? Is it there?
Yeah.
Yep.
They always get jealous. Some people say that I'm a kook, but everybody knows that I tell the truth. I get curious, even furious. When people put us down, I can get injurious. So don't talk trash about our
I love the big words. Wow, that head dance is perfect. It's so perfect.
No, no, no.
I promise you, your life will be richer if you watch this.
No, I played the clip. No,
I think they're asking for more.
no, they're not. No, they're not going to get more.
Wow.
Give the people
No.
what they want.
Encore, they
No.
love it.
No,
They love
How
it,
do you
man.
lo-
You did
how do you
great.
love this show? You just learned about it.
I
You
did.
just
And I
learned
just
about
enjoyed it. I mean, it just took me back. Woo to those rap days.
Mia, I hope they never forget that they did this song or this film
No.
or the impact that it had on children ranging from age like 8 to 13 in 1990 because it was
No,
Josh,
No.
I got you.
No.
I got you,
No.
Josh. I
No,
got you,
ma'am.
Josh.
Ma'am, no. Mayhem, no.
Send to Earl. Send to Earl.
No. No.
That's all right, guys. I got you. I will put it somewhere and I'll block Reggie so he can't see it. Okay.
I didn't
All
like
right.
the ringtone now.
Let's censor. I apologize.
No, you
Let's
don't.
focus.
You
Let's
made me watch
focus
that
on
three times now.
that's
That was it. No,
you
well,
have
four.
to watch the
Maybe
movie.
five.
You need the context. But anyway,
No.
we will put the link in the comment.
Excellent.
See,
Also,
even Mia's there.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You see what it says at the bottom of the screen? What does it say at the bottom of the screen? What does that say?
It's
that
the knot
radio
is invisible. That's
with
the
this
why
video.
not? Why not? Why not?
It's why not put the video in next week's show? I mean, why not?
Listen,
There was no pleasure in that, only guilt.
I
Only
no. Actually, I feel no guilt at all for loving that movie. I was 12 years old. It was a very what do you call it when it's significant time, like
Yeah.
a turning point when I'm going from a child into a woman. This movie caught me right there at a turning point of my life, and I'm glad that I got to share it with all of you. Look at him. Look at him. Have you ever seen him? Having such
What?
a cute-
Hey, it's stuck in my head. I gotta sing it to get it out.
So anyway, I think that's it for all of us because I'm sure Reggie's just all the way done with me right now.
You know, when I did it was fun and energetic, and we all enjoyed it.
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone enjoyed it.
Yeah, everyone enjoyed that clip.
We sure did, man.
See?
I was.
No. See,
Yeah.
Right here. Right
Yeah.
here. Right there. That's what it was. Right there.
I'm just gonna say that clearly you don't love 1990s characters and actors and well
Trying to say
choreographed,
you can't.
well scripted, heartfelt camp movies.
I didn't see any of that in the music video.
I'm gonna say that maybe you're a little bit unpatriotic for not loving this movie. Okay, let's rein it in. I apologize. I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining us for our guilty pleasure episode. Unless Reggie and Mia fire me, I will see you all next week. Big thank you to Rod and Nez for joining us, gentlemen. Always my pleasure. Mayhem, you were missed, and we can't wait to have you back. Mia and Josh, thank you for tuning in and sticking around, and also enjoying the clip, which I will post the clip to. I will post that link in the comments. I will post that link in the comments. I will post it under each of their names so that you can't delete them all. This has been 4-Letter Nerd by Kill the Sun Comics. And once again, thank you so much. And once again, to bring the tone back to a little bit of seriousness, if you need help, I'm here. Okay, so love you guys and see you next week.
See you
Next week.
everybody.
See you in Cucamonga.
Okay, no.
Mm-hmm.